Welcome to Jeroo. First, I want to tell you a little bit about Jeroo. Jeroo is an effective, award-winning, classroom-tested tool that helps novices learn the fundamental concepts of object-oriented programming, including instantiation and using objects, writing methods to extend behavior, and selecting and using fundamental control structures. Now, Jeroo engages students with storytelling, animated execution, and simultaneous code highlighting. Okay, so what I want to do first is kind of give you an overview of the Jeroo world. So if we look right here on the source file side, we have some source file, new, open, save, save as. These are all things that we've used in other programs, or that you should have used in other programs like Word, Excel, PowerPoint. New means, of course, exactly what it says. It's going to create a new source file for you. When you use the open, you're opening a source file that you've already created. Save is going to save a source file that you're currently working on. Save as will allow you to change the name of the source file that you're working on. You can print your code in case you ever find that you need to look at it line by line and maybe debug it visually. You can print it, and then of course exit. Next down here, we've got our toolbar. So we can get to it through source file, or we can use our toolbar. So this is new, open, save, save as, and print. Okay, so next we have our source edit. Here we've got cut, copy, paste. These are all things that you should have used previously in other programs. The new things here are comment lines, uncommenting a line, indenting a line, unindenting. These are all things that we can use throughout our program. And then of course right here you've got cut, copy, and paste. Okay, then we have our run our program. So these, you can either do it through run, you can reset your code, you can run stepwise, or you can run continuously. For the most part, we'll be using the run continuously unless we're needing to debug and watch our program closely, then we'll use the step-by-step. Okay? Then over here, this is our run speeds. We can go slow, medium, really max fast or max, but most of the time you're going to do it on a medium speed. Okay? Now we have our island. We've got our island file, new file, open, save, save as, print. These are all things that we can do with our island. We, of course, have our toolbar here, new island, open, save, save as, and of course, print. Then we have our island edit. Now this allows us to put plants, nets, water, or to clear our island. Depending on which one we're using, so like if we have plants, our icon, notice my icon is a flower. If I want nets, my icon is a net. If I want water, there's my water. If I want to clear my island completely, I can click on the clear, and that will completely clear my island. Okay, so that is our edit menu, or menus up here, sorry, and then our toolbars underneath them. Okay, so now let's look at the window a little bit more. This is our, right here, this is where we type our source code. Down here, this is where current language style. This is going to be where we choose what language we're writing in, and we will be using Java. Over here, see, when I move my cursor, it shows the cursor location in the cursor location box. It's off the island. When I put it on the island, there it is. So if I go up here in the top corner, there's 0, 0. The bottom corner, 23, 23. Okay, so now what we're going to do, so we can kind of keep looking at how our island works, is what I want you to do is when you downloaded the Jeroo file into your computer, you also had world1.jsc and world1.jve. So we're going to click on the open folder. We're going to direct it to our Jeroo folder where we saved our work. let's see, so we're going to go over here to Documents, and then IDE Programs, because that's where the programs, the folder that we downloaded. Then we're going to go to Jeroo, and here we're going to click on world1.jev. Now, right here, we can tell it that we just want to see the JSC source files, and that way we make sure that we're only getting our source files. Same thing over here. You're going to click Open. We don't want to save, because I made those changes to the island. I'm not saving any of that. So now I'm going to go to my Documents, my IDE program, Jeroo. I'm going to change this down here to JEV so that I'm getting my environment, my Jeroo environment, and I'm going to open it. So now I have this high on here. This is the island, and here's the code, the source code. So I can step by step through this. So when I click on stepwise or step by step, I click step right here, saving source code, compiling, stepping. I step one more time, and now it's completed this code, Jeroo Bob equals new Jeroo, and it's placed him on the island. So now I'm going to click step again. So it said bob.hop, and he hopped one time. So I'm going to step again. It's past the bob.turn right, and he turned right and moved to the right direction. And then I'm going to click step again, and he's going to hop 3 times. When I click again, I have finished my program, and now the program is completed. When I'm done with my program, I always want to go back and hit the reset button. This will reset my island, any changes I've made, or my program resets it back to the beginning. Now, if I want to run this continuously so that it doesn't stop, I just hit the double arrowed button. It's going to run, go through everything. Notice that it went through each piece. Program completed. I can rewind it. If I want it to go faster than I just did, I can change the speed. And watch our little icon as it comes on here. Now that I'm going faster, there it goes. Barely see it move. So I hit rewind. So if I need it to go slower, then I can put it down here on the slow, hit run continuously, and then I can watch it as it slowly goes through the steps. And that is our Jeroo island.